is up, Retro Maniacs? My name is Mike. His name's EP. His name's Joe. We're not here to give you one. We're not here to give you two. We're here to give you 3 cards you need for your retro PC. Okay, I get called out for having cards that might be a little more expensive. I don't give a damn. I'm doing it anyway. My card this week, it's not really expensive, but it's a really cool card. I have to share it with you. It is the 2001 Fleer Tradition Grassroots Turf card of Donovan McNabb. Right there. You see it? Right there. Right there. Look, because of the picture. It's right there on the picture. Right there on the picture. I don't know where the picture is, but anyway, on the card, there's a little patch of turf. And the really cool thing about this is the back of the card. It tells you you've received a piece of turf from a game from Veterans Stadium. This game was on October 1st, 2000. And Donovan McNabb threw for 311 passing yards against the Falcons. I mean, we talk about all the time the not associated with any player or game or event thing. This is cool. People knew back then what the shit came from. Like, they could do this again. Why are they not doing it? I digress. This is like a $15 card. These are really rare. They don't have pack odds for them. The regular Grassroots were like 1 per box, but they're like everywhere. But they didn't have pack odds for these. If you look them up, you don't find many of them listed at any particular time. I think there may have been one that sold on eBay a couple years ago of McNabb. I think maybe around $10 at the time. So yeah, that's my card. I just thought it was really cool because it got a little piece of turf right there. Who doesn't like a piece of turf on your football card?
On your football card. Okay.
On your football card. Clearly.
Yeah.
Okay. When you said the Grassroots, is like, I mean, how's that expensive? And then it's like, oh, wait a minute. That's not the regular Grassroots card. That is a very, very special card. And the fact that, I mean, so it's possible. It is possible that they can figure out what game it's from, and that it's actually from the game, and that it actually put the stats from the player on the card, from the game on the card.
Yeah.
Wow. Who could have think that something like that would be possible in today's hobby?
It's not possible anymore. It was possible 25 years ago.
Right. And how is that not like a $500 card? Like if they started doing that today, like think what people would be like, oh, but this one's game used. Look at this.
It would be like flawless National Treasures
right.
style. This turf is not associated to any player, game, or event, though.
Right.
They just get some of that, like that stuff that your grandparents had in their their carpet, the
shag
sunroom is what I'm trying to say.
Sunroom,
that like AstroTurf stuff, the green stuff that could get wet. Yeah.
What was I? Oh, so what company is this card from, Mike?
From Fleer.
So someone from Fleer literally just like ran out onto the field, right? And like
probably
cut some turf and then ran back.
Then when that's why the turf was so bad at the vet.
I was gonna say
the guy from Fleer ran down and cut it.
When you said it was from the vet, my instinct was, oh, so it's a piece of concrete. There's a piece of concrete in that card.
Yeah, that'd be good too. Yeah.
But no, that's a really, really cool card. I mean, obviously super expensive, but that's Mike's thing now on this show.
Right.
It's a super expensive card. So, what can you do?
I need to counterbalance EP's like common that he always throws up there. All right, EP.
What comment do you have today?
One quick thing about McNabb. I mean, he was like one of my guys on my fantasy teams, and I was talking to a guy who bought a bunch of Eagles cards from me, and we were talking about McNabb and about what he did as a player with very little help for a lot of his career offensively. Pretty incredible career. So
yeah. All right, what do you got?
All right,
your card.
I believe it or not,
know what we're doing.
Believe it or not, I do have another common. But this one is the 1991 Marvel Silver Surfer versus Galactus card. 1991 Marvel, not everybody's favorite. 1990s, iconic, and then I prefer the 1992s. Joe favors the 1993s, which I want to build a set eventually myself. But I do love the art on this card, showing the size of Galactus and Silver Surfer. And I think it's just a really cool. The art on the card is really cool. I'm sure it's pulled from a comic book, but I just recently watched Fantastic Four, First Steps. And
Mm.
so, like, I just like I thought it was a really fun movie. I liked it, and Galactus is one of these characters like on the Mount Rushmore of Marvel bad guys, probably. And so, just a cool card captures the Silver Surfer versus Galactus, which we've seen in the movies a lot of times. Like they work together, but here's the capture of them when Silver Surfer finally fights back. So, pretty cool card. It's like 79 cents on ComC, $1.50 if you buy it on eBay or whatever. So it's super cheap, but cool card.
I'll let you off the hook because you had Silver Surfer. So if you're going to do a common, make it somebody I like, and I'll be fine with it. So yeah, that's a great card. Love Silver Surfer. Galactus. Galactus needs to be brought into the MCU, don't you think? Like, needs to be a main big bad. I don't know. Or is he he's too powerful though, right?
I think that's why they spoiler alert. I think that's why they kind of
spoilers.
yeah, I think that's why he was pushed into another dimension or wherever they sent him to. But yeah, very, very cool depiction of him in that movie. Like the original Fantastic Four, where he was like a cloud or something. I don't know, but he was it was a really, really good
menacing
depiction of him. Yeah, very much. And to push back a little bit, EP, I actually prefer 91 over 90. I actually like the design.
Okay.
Hot take. Everyone loves 1990 because it was the first one. Because those were the first ones I opened. Was 91. So that takes me back to that time. But yeah, I always liked the design better. Like the borders were, I thought, more colorful and they popped. So.
Cool.
And I like 91 better than 92. 92s were. I don't like 92.
EP loves 92 for some
know he
reason.
does.
I don't get it.
I think it's
I
because
don't
I opened 2 boxes of it, and like that's because that was the first one that I opened, and maybe that's part of the reason why.
I think he likes 92 because he owns like half the pop report for 92 Marvel cards.
That's true. Also,
sure that might be true.
That's not even a joke. All right, Joe, wrap us up.
I am going 1999 Comic Images. Mike, you know where I'm going with this?
Yeah, I think I do.
WWF SmackDown. Card C1 Stone Cold Steve Austin Chrome insert card. He's given the Luthez press to the Taker there. I think he was the corporate ministry Taker at that point. Just a really this is the set I think of when I think of 90s wrestling cards, because I opened so much of this stuff. And to have this card, I put the set together. I put the base set together, the Chrome set together. Don't get confused with the Chrome set. There is a Chrome set of this. This is the insert to the regular set. Love Chrome cards, love Comic Images, love Stone Cold Steve Austin. You can get this card for like $2, which is kind of surprising to me. I thought it'd be a little bit. You got it.
That's what I was thinking. I was gonna say I was surprised at how little they're worth, because they weren't super easy to pull. I know there weren't many in the set, but still.
There were 5 of them. I opened up so many of those cards, and I only had, I think, 1 or 2 in my PC. So I had to buy the rest of them. So yeah, they weren't, maybe 1 per box sounds right to me for some reason. Yeah. But yeah, you can get these for like, I mean, the whole set's kind of fun, but this is the one. Stone Cold, come on now. But yeah, that's my card. Chrome card, come on. Let's do it.
First off, I didn't know that Comic Images did WWE cards back in the day. I was not aware of that, let alone had Chrome cards. So are all of them borderless with like 2, like an action shot? Like are all the entire set is like all action, or are there some with the
pretty much?
Okay. Yeah, they're pretty much all action. Yeah, the Chrome ones are I think all. No, there's the corporate ministry is like they're just standing around, but yes, most of them are action shots.
That's cool stuff. I mean, like I always love Chrome cards. They're no refractors, refractor parallel or anything, right?
I don't think they had anything like that. No.
Very, very cool though.
And yes, Joe, we did open a lot of those. I think I have an 800 count box that's almost full of cards from that set. So yeah, we opened up a little bit of that. But yeah, I love those cards. The Chromium cards, like I said, I was shocked when I found the 1 or 2 I had too. I didn't have that many of them. And I looked at the price. I'm like, oh, this must be worth something. I'm like, oh, no, maybe not. So
$3. Yeah. There's some listed on eBay for like $5. Just wait for an auction. They go for like $1.
I'm picking Joe's card as the winner this week. because
Definitely.
I love those cards. I do love those cards. That just brings back.
It brings you
memories
back
of
to the
that time.
shop, to
Yeah.
wrestling, to going to your house watching the
Yeah.
pay-per-views as a group. Yeah, that just takes you back to a time.
Honestly, like Joe and I probably wouldn't have ended up being as close friends as we were if it wouldn't have been for wrestling.
That's
So,
true. That's
Yeah,
true.
That's how we like kind of morphed the shop relationship into like the real world one. You know,
Yeah.
call it wrestling the real world. But
Right. As an aside, this is Patreon content. We'll just clip this
Just
part
clip it
out.
out,
But do you remember going? I forget what pay-per-view it was. It might have been a WrestleMania or a SummerSlam. Going to my grandparents' house
I do.
because they had the ability. You could buy it on the dish or whatever. And my grandmother made us eggplant parmesan for dinner. Like that's a real thing that happened during a pay-per-view. There were like what 3 or 4 of us there, and
Yeah.
then she made eggplant parmesan. Yep, that's my grandmother.
That's great. All right, guys, those are 3 great choices because that's all we give you. You know that by now, though. 108 episodes into this, you know that. So, all we got for you. See you next week.
Love you again.
See ya.